that will come up. So as you progress, you go forward, as long as you have the authority to be like this, and there are people who completely accept you, it's perfectly alright. But by that, now supposing I was insecure in my own position, if I was insecure, I would feel miserable. I would not be able to talk after this. I wouldn't be able to run this particular. So the people near you, you do not know. Like you said, you have no right as a psychologist to bring it up. I'm just using, I told you, I'm using it as a beginning because we're just taking pointers. We're not judging you. I don't know you. I can't judge. I mean, how would I know that? It is, see, everything is ultimately conditioning. Our evolution to have a conditioning here. Absolutely. So, absolutely correct. Everything is conditioning. Absolutely correct. Absolutely. I totally agree, sir. That's what I was trying to bring up. I'm saying that this is perfectly you, and that is the truth in you, and we respect that because you're here among like-minded people. But the minute there is someone else who is going to be affected, I don't know who that is. It could be some youngster, it could be a family member, it could be somebody who's coming from a different background, who would say this is not it. I can't take your life in some. I took an example of walking. So I know we walking, I don't walk. So that's the very point. The point is that you bring that out. So each and everything that we do, our beliefs, what we want to follow, at this point or juncture, that is becoming important by many situations of the people around you. And when we speak our mind out, as long as you are comfortable, like see, as a youngster, as much younger than you, I am okay. I've seen this before. People have ridiculed me. I don't care. But what if I was not confident enough? I wouldn't be able to, sorry sir, I mean, yeah, joking. If you are having somebody, that would spoil the entire, that person's confidence. And as the older generation, you will be not thought of as a mentor. You will be not thought of as I can't reach you because sir jarred me. I'm scared to go to him. And so we distancing ourselves again. Is that okay with you as long as you're strong? Forbid any kind of situations that you'll have problems with. But that is a beautiful stage to be, but you can't hold it on. So there are many. I'm so happy that all of you are here and you are fine. But I've seen so many families where the families around comes and says, we start judging us. Like he said, you don't judge. Even if I judge, who am I? I mean, we're not seeing weather in my life. So that doesn't become an
I'm not bothered. I mean, even if you are not bothered.
Absolutely. So it is when the other families, the family member does it, when the people around you do it, it becomes a question. It becomes a situation. And it makes it difficult for, like you're saying, I want to be open. You're shutting them down the minute we react negatively. We lost them. We lost the next generation, the people around us, the people, they will just avoid. They will just avoid and move away.
I may have those value systems, and I will just stick to the value systems so much that if ever I want to live with my child, and I say, no, that's what it is. No, I'm going to lose them. I have lost them. And they don't expect that they're going to look at me lovingly. Because you stuck your values so strong that the other child who's in generation later would not respect it.
So, but people who want to stand by their value system will say, I don't care.
So, but when you are dependent on your child to care, I mean, that time you want the child to take care of you.
I want to bring in a concept here, probably maybe as a psychologist you do. The singular most important thing is capacity to empathize for every stage.
Yes, I
That
agree.
is all. It's a big word. So the Steve Jobs said, and I'm putting Steve Jobs here with a lot of technical guys, so they'll understand. He proposed Shakespeare, he said that design is not what it looks like. Design is what it feels like. So when you design an iPad or a smartphone, you get it a score of what it would do to the person who's using it. So that's where the E-kind of concept, which I think is something which you need to constantly train ourselves in at every stage of our life.
True.
I thought we need to reach to somewhere that lets you adapt to the situation that your values are being watched.
True. But as a psychologist, we are not telling you should be one way or the other. We are asking you that. So when you say that I don't rely on emotion, a person who's very strong on values are trying to themselves from that emotion. They are telling that कि मैं ऐसी हूँ, आप adjust करो. If you have a problem with me, leave me and go. I can handle it myself. I can do this. I can adjust. Is that okay for you emotionally? Your own spouse, your own children, everybody around probably wants it different. So again, theory. There's a beautiful book that is called Love Languages. Okay, it's not about anything else, but what is it that will make the other person, whoever it is, spouse, son, daughter, whoever, what is it that makes them feel loved? So you were asking, conditioning is there. So you just have to understand, if your conditioning is one, whatever it is, you don't hold hands, you don't give gifts. Sometimes we go to see our auntie, cousin, sister, whatever, we don't give gifts. Some of us give gifts, some of us don't give gifts. So that's my habit, I don't give gifts. Okay, but if that person likes you, what is happening is what she said. That when you don't match that love language, they move away from you. So I have this question very often, that when children don't come back or they don't show us the love that we deserve, are we wrong because we expected that love? Or are we, what do? How do we accept the fact that the children don't have time for us? Okay, so it's not that the children don't have time. I mean, the truth is that none of us are that busy, but they are prioritizing. Again, I'm going to, they're prioritizing their time. They would come to us for maybe 3 days a year, and they would go on a long holiday to see a country, see a place. They would go for 10 days, and that time they did get home. So it's not like they do not have time. But the point is that they are prioritizing one over the other. It's not like they have not prioritized you. They are trying to do what you did for 10, 20 years and what they want to call success. So if you have identified what is success, then you have to probably compromise on your independence, on your necessary value systems that you've got to move on to that particular group. So okay, so the activity, I mean, we started late, so I just wanted one more activity. That is, I'm seeing a group that is very content in your own space and you're happy right now. If there is an issue, because I don't want to, I'm not a psychologist here, so I don't get to deal with the problems entirely. But so I want you to think of any one problem, any one situation that as a retiree, as a person who's moving into the empty nest situations, etc., what is it that you would like a solution for? So before that, I think we had something to say. There are questions. What is according to you? I'm not one to say what success is because, you know, I've been a teacher and then a counselor. When you're a teacher or a counselor, you accept success unconditionally. And as if you ask me personally, for me, success would be that I am happy that day, that night, and I can sleep comfortably without worry. The day I worry, I am not successful. I am unhappy. Now supposing 3 people in my seminar ridiculed me or laughed at me or something like that. Good night, I not sleep at night, I will still sleep at night because I got to that before you. I got to be the speaker before you, and I feel fine. Because that's all I'm good at. I'm good at it, I'm doing it. So if I could get there and find it, so that could be success. But sometimes success is defined by what your money is, what your position is, what you retire as, I don't know, there's so many definitions. And I'm not one to judge that. I'm not one to judge that. I have no definitions for it. For me, just being there